Hi, everyone. Let me start with a quick question. Have you ever been in a group project where everything fell apart? Not just because of intelligence, but because people couldn't get along. Well, you're not alone. And that's exactly what today's talk is about. My name is Ogochukwu, and today I'm exploring something we often overlook in education: social emotional intelligence, SEI. How it works, why it matters, and how we can make it a core part of the college experience. We'll unpack what SEI is, why it matters more than IQ in student success, the 6 core SEI competencies, how educators and students can build SEI, and why it's urgent for all of us. By the end, you'll not only understand what SEI is, you'll be able to recognize it, apply it, and advocate for it in your own academic journey. So, take a moment to reflect. How do you typically respond under pressure? That's self-awareness. That's SEI already at work. Think back to your hardest school year. What got you through? Your brain or your heart? So, what is SEI? Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage emotions, both your own and those of others. Daniel Goleman, 1995, found that IQ contributes just 20% to life success. The remaining 80%, that's where SEI comes in. Think about it. 2 students with the same IQ can perform wildly differently based on their stress tolerance, motivation, or ability to collaborate. Let's break it down. For the 6 core competencies of SEI, we have self-awareness, which is the ability to recognize your own emotions and their triggers. Self-regulation is the ability to manage reactions and coping under pressure. Goal setting, directing emotion toward achievement. Self-monitoring, tracking progress and adjusting. Empathy, understanding and responding to others. Social skills, building and maintaining relationships. Each one is teachable, and each one improves academic performance. Now, educators, this is where you come in. How often do you ask students what their goals are? How often do you teach them how to navigate failure emotionally? And students, when was the last time you advocated for yourself to a professor? SEI is not about being soft. It's about being prepared. Here's the takeaway. SEI shapes persistence, collaboration, mental well-being, and academic retention. If we integrate it into our classrooms and curriculums, we don't just help students pass, we help them grow. So I challenge you. Pick one SEI skill, just one, to strengthen this semester. Because education isn't about what you know, it's about who you become. I'm going to quote someone, Daniel Goleman, on his article on emotional intelligence in 1995. In a very real sense, we have 2 minds, one that thinks and another that feels. Another quote from Aristotle would be, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. With all that being said, I will end this session, and I hope you've learned something new today. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.